Assistant Chief Charles Fitzgerald, Fitzgerald. Everything I'm about to give you is preliminary and subject to change. But approximately 10 minutes after 7 earlier this evening, officers from the 5th Precinct are on routine patrol, where we got a lot of young kids out here playing Little League football. They observe an individual they know from a previous narcotic deal. They enter his name into our lien system, and he comes back for a parole violation. They parked their vehicle, and as they approached, a young man pulled a weapon from his waistband and fired shots at the officer. One officer returned fire, and our victim is deceased at the scene. The officer thought he was struck. He was taken to the nearby hospital. He was not. He has no injuries. And that's about all we have at this point. Take any questions you have.
Age of the person that shot first?
Our subject down there is a white male, late 30s.
And priors, I know you said parole violation, do we know?
Yeah, he has a lengthy criminal history. So it's just too much to list at this point. We can get something eventually for you, but he is, officers knew him, they did a great job. We were very, very fortunate that some of these young kids did not get injured in a shootout. We did recover his weapon. He was declared deceased by medics when they arrived here.
Can you describe kind of how that interaction went between the officer and him? Were they outside the vehicle? Kind of describe that a little more in detail.
Yeah, the officers were just getting out of their vehicle when he pulled his weapon and started firing. There is a strike mark on the passenger door, lower part of the door. I'm assuming that's why the officer thought he was shot. He returned fire. He's the only officer that returned fire. The other officer got his partner quickly to the hospital because he thought he was shot.
I see troops getting evidence markers. What goes on from here in terms of OIS?
It's just such an early investigation. They'll come out and they'll do a scale to the entire scene. We'll get all the evidence. We'll pull up all the different casings we have. Take as many statements as we can. There were a lot of folks that were here. Most of them have cleared out at this point. But again, we're just very, very fortunate. This is a horribly dangerous situation. Men and women in the Detroit Police Department come out each and every day and just do an amazing job, and we're just very, very thankful no one else was injured.
What would you say to the concerned parents, especially for the Little League team that was out practicing at the time?
I would tell them to keep coming out here with their kids and keep practicing. I'm sure it's going to be a long season for them. The officers are out here for that very reason. They're out here trying to keep everyone safe. They're out doing routine patrol. They happen to notice this guy. They know him from a previous encounter. They tried to do an encounter on him, and this is where we're at.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.